Okay, and basically, I was in Ecclesiastes, right, the third chapter, right, the beginning. All right, but basically, it's just saying, and that's more of like Solomon's wisdom, like spreading. All right, because like I was saying before, a lot of his sayings were, copied and things like that. That's proof that like the scriptures are true as far as like his wisdom, like spreading. All right, because there's another saying, there's a time and place for everything. All right, or and say now we're in the time of prophecy, war, or things like that. All right, because that's what the like the majority of the lessons. All right, because that's scriptural. All right, we know like the times and the seasons, like according to the things that we observe, the news and everything, and linking it up through the scriptures. All right, we're gonna skip down. We were in the third chapter of Ecclesiastes. All right, now we're gonna do verse 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. All right, so as far as like all right, the people, or like reincarnation, they come back like doing the same things. If you were a righteous prophet, then you're going to be a righteous prophet. If you're a scoffer, you're going to be a scoffer. If you were a righteous prophet that took Saki, if you were a wicked prophet, all right, because you sold out or took your hand off the plow, are you going to be in that same lot? Or and as far as what nation you come from, all right, you're going to keep coming back as that nation in the regeneration. All right, but then there's also all right, and the Most High require with we suck him requireth that which is past. All right, so there's no such thing as let bygones be bygones. There's no such thing as like get over it, or everyone needs to be like accountable, or it's up to the Heavenly Father's like discretion, or who gets forgiven and who gets condemned. All right, but like the scriptures say, everyone you are like accountable for your actions. All right, and as far as like judgment, chastisement. All right, and or in this like the real men of the Lord, they we get pissed off and irritated when certain shit like happens or comes up. All right, but we take into account that since we're not perfect and everything, we screw up like all the time. All right, so we know there's some sort of like recompense and a lesson to be learned. But the thing is, or and that's why we also like one of the main things we harp on is all these nations going into slavery. All right, these Edomites, these so-called white people being destroyed. All right, because the Heavenly Father require with that which is past. Right. All right, Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right, so or that's why we or because like one of like I was saying this like yesterday, but one of Esau's main like scoffing points is or if you don't like it here, go somewhere else, go back to Africa, or or they'll bring up like certain of our people, it's like celebrities and things like that. Or I've even had back when I was in the world, or I'd be into like schools of thought, contrary to all right, the establishment and things like that. And not all my friends would like see it the same way. All right, there was this one guy, he was just like or all you have to do is apply yourself. There's a piece of the pie for everybody. All right, and shit like that. Or all right, but or even if that is true to some extent, at the same time, it also says a gift destroyeth the heart. A gift is like a bribe, or a reward. Things like uh, like checks, diplomas, things like that. That can be considered like a gift. All right, because you know, yeah, like even like that's why King Solomon said, like, give me neither riches nor poverty. All right, because if you get like riches and all that, you're gonna forget, about the Heavenly Father. All right, and our definition and mind frame as far as like what oppression is, or is different. The fact that we're not under like rulership, like over these so-called white people in other nations, or like since we can't do it, the way Yahweh Hashem Yahweh set us up to do it, that it's not good enough. So it's oppression. And only the wise, the people, are that are in these scriptures would know that, like acknowledge it, all right, and live by that. So like that's the difference. That's why like surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. All right, Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Or because our people are since we're not in that rulership, since we're not in that prominence, like being respected for all like the right reasons. All right, because the only reason why we only get props for our folly, basically. Like if you watch movies like I was meditating on this like the last time I saw the movie, like How High, as far as like or you can as far as like they're telling Jake that you can get all this this success and praise, all right, for or just being like a straight up like demon, like a straight up nigga, basically. All right, and that's like the message, as far as like like the rap culture, like the black culture, stealing people's women, all right, smoking weed, all right, or just being involved in like all this folly, and everyone will love you, basically. That's just like one example. All right, but this is like the main point, verse 7. I have seen servants on horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. All right, so or in that we're in that all right, that shuck and jive, that entertainment, that's the job of a servant, a slave. All right, and that high horse, that's symbolic for like a rulership. All right, because Esau is still in rulership, but it's supposed to be the other way around. All right, it said the elders shall serve the younger. All right, that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's not how it is right now. So now we're going to be in all right, Song of Solomon. All right, so I believe I only have actually gonna get one more in Ecclesiastes. All right, and this is one of my favorite ones. Or as far as and a lot of people don't. I even noticed this when watching like other camps. Just it's like fucking like blabbermouth demon and shit. All right, because in order there's I always say there's more than one lifetime's worth of like knowledge within the volume of this book. So you got to do like more hearing, all right, than speaking and all that. All right, because I even know like members of the camp are like one of the heads, and then one of like one of the other like officers and things like that. When they were like learning on the other side, I barely like it took me literally took me like a couple of weeks to a couple of months to even like find out what their actual voices sounded like. Or and now they're in positions of authority. All right, so Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot, all right, when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. All right, so just all right, just like listen, even if you do agree, all right, because that's still disruptive, talking over the speaker, talking over the reader. All right, because they're trying to feed you with knowledge, and it says that you might not think that you're like being wicked, Or but you're hindering your the word coming out, and you're hindering your salvation.